Djordje, just walk me through your emotions. Obviously it's been, a tough couple of weeks for the club, obviously a tough Wednesday night, and to get the palate cleanser tonight and to get the win, given what it means to the supporters. What are you feeling right now? How much is this turning around the mood in the locker room?
Yeah, it's great. Not only in the locker room, but at my house, it turns the mood around. We're aware that the last 3 games, we weren't up to our standard, but we spoke about how important this game is, how important that it could be of a turning point in our season. Like you said, to get out of the certain rut that we're in. I think we played a very professionally tactical game where I don't think we showed like our normal type of pressure throughout the game. We were very compact. We waited, and honestly, we didn't give them much. Shooting from 30 yards out, crosses. Also a congratulations to Nico and his first clean sheet too. His first win. It's all around starting 11 subs, guys that don't really get the minutes like Nico, and coming and doing the job and playing for the badge. Like I said, we know what this game means to the fans, to the club, what it means to us in the locker room, how we can kind of turn the page to maybe a bad week and a half and move forward now.
Brandon Nurse with Denver Post. What, if anything, was difficult about breaking down their block tonight, and what ultimately worked for you on that scoring play?
I wouldn't say it was difficult breaking them down. We just were patient. We waited. I think in the first half we had that early chance with Ali. Maybe not so much after that, but we stuck to it, and it seems like that's the case. Every win we get, we stick to it, and we don't go off the rails. We stick to the plan. We stick to what we're good at. I don't remember exactly the full play of the goal, but we talk about extra pass. That's what Chris talks about, extra pass, and Cole, the extra pass to me, composure around the box. Shortly after Ted has a chance, Sam Bassett comes in, has a chance. But yeah, from start to finish, we finally have a complete game.
Hey, Djordje Kiefer, just Team MBS Media. 2 quick questions. First, you did mention Nico Henson. He comes in, he gets the clean sheet on a short week, probably short notice. He just seems like he's never phased out there. What do you see from him in training that makes it seem like he just has ice water in his veins?
Yeah, no. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. He finds out a few hours before the game actually that he's getting the start. Some guys that might not handle that mentally right. Maybe they needed to be told that they're starting the day before, but he's very professional. He works very hard. He waits for these moments. I think he knows his role, and to have a goalie like that when Zach maybe he can't play a week, when we know we have a goalie like that to have our back, it's good for a secure feeling back there.
And then just to follow up on that, what does it say to Chris Sharpie that he can have someone like Nico come in, about how good he is as a coach, to have someone come in with as little preparation as that and be able to come out with a clean sheet in a derby game?
No, during training, I think you hear him the most on the other side of the field with the goalies. He trains them well. The GK Union, as they like to call themselves. They're very tight. They work very hard. Sharpie, of course, he's among the best coaches in that position in the league. He gets the guys to stay ready no matter what, no matter who, and you see it again. His first start against Seattle, you even see that he's very secure back there, and then today he was rewarded with a clean sheet.
Pat Radigan, Footy 5280. I asked a similar question last time about Cole, putting in the work and doing the shift, but just with how much he creates with his skill, how much he creates with the ball at his feet, then to come into play tonight to make a physical play like that, to battle in the box, to create that opportunity and create space for your shot. Just what do you think that says about Cole, and what's that like having a team like that, or a teammate like that, who can do the skill things, who can do the pretty things, but also is willing to do the dirty work and just battle to create a chance for his teammates like that?
No, Cole, he has an incredible engine on him. You can see that he's very active all over the field. He wants to get on the ball, and like I said about that goal, it's the patience in that box, and the final third in the box zone is the most difficult spot because you feel like you have no time, and for him to have the composure, the awareness to relax that moment, see the extra pass, yeah, it's great, and maybe this season he's not getting the stats that he wants, like he had last year, but I guess my words to him is to just keep going, with that work, and you're gonna get rewarded. Karma's gonna go in your favor with the goals and assists, but his selfless work is honestly, it's well, yeah, you can't really ask for much more than that.
We'll take a couple more questions.
Djordje, you've had some reps as the captain now with Keegan being on the bench. How have you grown into a leader within this team? And in particular, when there's been some difficult games, how have you tried to problem solve not just what you're doing as a player, but helping the team collectively?
Yeah, now this role is something I've always thought I would be, not so soon, I guess. It's a learning curve, and I'm speaking to a lot of people about leadership roles and how to be a good leader, and finding my way of leading the team. And I'm at a point in my career. It's seems like it's a growing point where I'm not really a young guy anymore. I have to start to lead, and by example, by communication, and I'm working on that all the time. Especially now that I'm the captain. So yeah, I think it's nice that we win and I'm the captain.
Djordje, Matthew Wick with Pitcast. The players, the coach, everyone's talked about the conceding at the half. And last week, you did not concede at the half. This week, clean sheet. You all seem to be great spirits at training yesterday. Was there something in the locker room, the players coming together, a cohesive message to have a light training Friday, come into the game, and seem mostly in control for 97 minutes?
I think there was a lot said after the game Wednesday. We knew that it was a tough performance Wednesday, but we also knew that in 3 days' time to tonight, that this is the most important game of the year for us, for the locker room, for the fans, for the club, and we spoke about how no matter what happened the past 3 weeks, that this game can be a turning point. Flip the page, like I said, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah, when you concede so many goals before the half, I just try not to talk about it. I don't like to say that it's a constant thing, it's a regular thing. And yeah, I guess it's a win now. Two in a row, 2 games in a row. We don't concede at the half. That's positive.